State Police Command. Again, one video, I beg, if the video reach you, I know so now they try for that side for Lagos. We get some fake task force now. We be like say they go just do illegal work. We don't know whether they be real task force, whether they be police, or we don't know. They go carry some people join body wey no wear police uniform till they do some illegal work. Thank God say this man come down, dey video them. They call dey hide their face, and so they take throw a key for am. How they run. So and those people wey dey that area, they say this thing happen along that Tony or Jota area. So these people, we don't take whether they do that illegal work for that area. I beg police command, make you try check these people. They use all those small bus and they go no plate number. This kind of people say if you carry you go up corner, come dey thief people motor or thief obtain somebody. I beg Lagos State Command, una dey try. I beg una share this video, share these people well. We gonna catch them.
Yeah, the reason why I'm sending this voice note is to bring to your notice about the criminal activity that goes on within that Anthony, like coming from Ojota, that Anthony that will now take you to facing Oshodi, like you're going to Oshodi. Once you're coming from Ojota, that road, there's that road that connects you now that you now face going to Oshodi. So this morning, I was coming from Ogun State. I had two of my boys in the vehicle, and then I just cleared off the road, wasn't on the road, cleared off the road just to stop them so that they can get down. The moment I dropped them, I just noticed that a bus just parked in front of me, no plate number, and then a man just walked out, and the next thing, grabbed the handle of my car, opened the door, and then came in. And when he came in, I was like, Mr. Man, what are you doing in my car? Get down from my car. You know, I asked him to get down from my car because he was a mufti. There was no form of identification, nothing. Just entered my car and said, why did you park here? And so, you know, I was very, very offended and pissed. I was like, what do you mean why they're parked here? So I said, get down from my car. My gear was still on neutral because I just stopped so that my boys would go down. The next thing, this man just jacked my gear and put it on park. And then while I was still telling him to get down from my car, he just switched off my ignition, removed my car key and left. And then there's a police officer who is by the side and saying, talk to me, talk to me. I said, talk to you about what? Talk to you about what? And while we're deliberating on that, I had to get down from the car. When I get down from the car, I noticed that two persons, how they normally operate is that two persons would be on mufti and they'll be the one to first approach. And then the police officer will now come and say, you should come and talk to him. Come and talk to him. So by the time they saw that I refused to talk to him, and I brought out my phone, I was already videoing them, you know, and I was making a video and even showed the officer that was in the car. While I was doing the video, the officer on the steering wanted to grab my phone, you know. So, and then they were covering their faces. They didn't want to appear on the camera. But the guy who took my car key, I was able to get his face. So while they saw that I was videoing them, now this guy now signaled the other one that they should get into the car. He got into the car and then he threw my car key at me. So when he did that, already people had gathered already. So when he did that, you know, because of how I challenged them and confronted them, you know, knowing that what they are doing there is illegal. So when they threw that key at me, people around now came out and was jubilating and said, yes, that these people are fond of doing this, that they are criminals, that they always operate within that axis, within that route. And so already they had somebody, there's this Highlander that they've already parked, you know, and one of the guys has entered the man's car. I think the man was already panicking and they're beginning to negotiate. They're beginning to negotiate with him already. By the time I got down from the car and put them on camera, the officer that was with them went to the back of the seat to hide himself. I was trying to dodge from the camera, while the other guys that were mufti were also trying to dodge from the camera. So when they saw that I put them on camera and was videoing, they were trying to maneuver their way out of the situation. So, and then the guy that took my key at first entered the vehicle and threw my key at me, and then drove off. Already people were there observing to see what was going to play out. So by the time they threw my key at me, and then I was going back to my car, they started shouting and jubilating. And then, saying that these had been their normal routine, that they are criminals, that this is how they always extort money from people. By the time they just park in front of you, no plate number, the person who is going to come into your vehicle, no form of identity whatsoever. And then before you know it, you start panicking. And then sometimes you might panic to the point that you might want to drive off or do one thing or the other, and then it cause a lot of... So these are both their normal routine within that axis. So I thought I should bring it to your notice so that people will also know what is actually going on. And then also to the authorities, these people should be checked, Thank you.
Wanna be careful the kind of people wanna open door for.